What is going on, YouTube? Exique here. You guys asked for it, so here I am delivering. You guys wanted the best EQ settings for SteelSeries headsets, specifically for Call of Duty, whether that be Warzone, Modern Warfare, Vanguard. Doesn't really matter, they're pretty much all the same, and they all benefit from the settings that we're about to change and are compatible. So, first you're going to want to make sure you have the right software, which if you have a SteelSeries headset, literally any of them, you should have the SteelSeries GG software. If not, that's okay. Here is the link to it. It's going to be in the description. So you're going to want to just click this, download it, completely free. I don't think you have to set up an account for it, but you can, kind of just helps. So yeah, once you are finished installing this, then we are going to install Dolby. So this is the thing. Depending on which headset you bought, Dolby may be free with it. It may not be. If it's not free, then it's going to be $12 or $13, and then that basically permanently unlocks it on your Microsoft account. So lucky for Xbox players, Dolby is compatible with Xbox, so you will be able to use these settings as well as PC. So you're going to want to install Dolby Access. I will leave the link for this in the description as well. So yeah, pause the video if you need to install everything. We're going to get straight into this, starting with SteelSeries GG. So let's get into that. So whenever you load up SteelSeries, it's going to look like this. Easy. You're going to click Engine. Now, before you select the headset that you're using, it'll automatically recognize it. You need to make sure that you have your headset updated, which if it needs to be updated, it's going to tell you right here on each of these. It's going to say update required, firmware needs update. So take care of that first. So here are the settings. Now, these were used in a previous video that I made. These are not going to be the settings that we're using for this. So if you already have settings input, press new in the bottom left hand corner, and then you basically just want to name it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do COD. Okay, so we got a clean slate here. This is what we need. Turn this off, I can hear myself talking. Okay, so it's gonna be custom, and let's just start from the bottom and work our way up. This is gonna be your low frequency bass. Depending on the headset you have, you may have heavier bass and maybe lighter, but going +2 won't hurt anything. 62, this can go lower or higher. It kind of depends on the frequency response you want. I'm going to do +1. And now 125 hertz to 500 hertz is very important for Call of Duty footsteps, at least. The frequency range that they utilize is a lot lower than other games. So what we're going to do, so we're going to actually bump up this to 2, 250 to 2, 500 to 2, and now 1 kilohertz, we're going to put that to 2 as well. And then 2K, we're just going to bring that right above to 3. 4K is also going to go to 3. And then 8K is going to go to 3.5, and 16K also at 3.5. So you can kind of tell there's just a little bit of a slope here. And the main reason for that is, since it's utilizing those lower tones, we want to keep them in balance with the higher frequencies, but we don't want them to be higher than the high frequencies, because that's going to drown out the quality, not going to sound as crisp, and we don't want that. So now that you've done that, and this I could have set to high because you want it to be louder. It just gives you more control for volume. You could turn it up more. So that's it for this. That is it. So you're gonna click save, and then there you go. You have that preset now. So SteelSeries GG, we are done with that now. We are going to move on to Dolby Access, which I'm assuming you've installed by now. So you're going to open that up. And at this point, it's going to ask you to either sign into Windows and pay for it, or it'll just give you access to it. Kind of depends on the headset, like I said. Click Products. Make sure you have headphones selected, not speakers. And then click Settings. So these are settings that I commonly use for just about everything. You can see the lower tones are a little bit more dropped compared to the other ones. So if you're going specifically for footsteps, I would copy exactly how I have it right here. You kind of have this weird dip and then a rise right here, but the 125 and the 250 kind of sit just at 0. So you'll basically have your 125 and 250 very audible, and then you'll have your higher frequencies just above that. So like I said, things will stay crisp. Surround virtualizer is essential here. You want to have this. This is going to enhance the surround sound of the headset tremendously. SteelSeries virtual surround sound they have built into the headset cannot touch this. So definitely turn this on. And then you're just going to hit apply and you're done with that. Now, before you click off the video, you want to make sure you have it selected. So you're going to right click on your sound icon and make sure you have Dolby Atmos for headphones selected. Sometimes it'll randomly boot up like your computer when you sign in, and it'll have Windows Sonic selected. I don't know why it does that. I don't think it has anything to do with Dolby. I think it's just Windows. But yeah, so once you have it selected, you are good to go. Call of Duty is going to sound amazing. Pretty much everything is going to sound 10 times better. It's going to be a very noticeable difference. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I am going to be making a video on the ASTRO settings, because a lot of people have been asking me for an updated A50 footsteps equalizer just like this, and as well as the wired versions of the ASTROs. People have also been asking for that. So yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out. As you know, we just hit 1,000 subscribers recently, which I'm super thankful for. Like, I cannot thank you guys enough. And it was videos just like these that you're watching that really actually propelled my channel to this point. I had the first SteelSeries headset EQ settings, which did really well. And then my 2 ASTRO videos for EQs, just for general purpose sound, that did super, super well. And really, those 3 videos are what got me to where I am today. But they wouldn't have done anything had it not been for you guys. So I just wanted to take a second to thank you guys. And yeah, please come back, subscribe. We'd love to have you in the community. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.